Hey guys, this is an F-250, a 2012 year. It's a diesel truck. It's got the 6.7 engine, power stroke. This video is to show you how I did the wiring on a bus plow wiring harness. That is the controller for the bus plow. It's all working properly. I'm gonna show you how I did the wiring. How I did the wiring, because it's kind of complicated. We don't have much space in here. I mean, this truck is full of parts in the engine. All right, what I did here, this is a brand new harness. Okay, this is a 2012, so I had to get a brand new harness, for this truck, that it came with all of the stuff I needed to do my installation, the wiring installation. And then I also bought the wiring harness of the headlight adapters. Okay, these adapters here, they're important because they do have to match your vehicle or your truck. Okay, so you gotta get the proper ones, the correct ones, because otherwise you'll have some problems with the headlights, problems with the wiring, and popping fuses back and forth that you won't even know what the problem could be. All right, this is the solenoid here. I mount the solenoid here because there's really no room where else to mount it. I have another Ford, an F-350, and I mounted it like somewhere here on the side of the on the fender panel here, but it was more accessible. But this one here is kind of tight. I mean, there's really nowhere to do, but I find that spot a little bit more appropriate for it. So I mounted it. It's got a bolt behind the solenoid. There's a bolt, like a 10 millimeter, I think. I just loosen it, and then I put in the solenoid, and it gets like pretty good ground off of it. This solenoid, you have to get good ground off of it, because otherwise you can have problems with the solenoid working properly. So what I did here, I mounted the solenoid. This wire here, this is just the battery, a continuous power that goes into the solenoid. So the solenoid's got 4 ports, 2 positive, and then the 2 smaller ones, those are negatives. Okay, this one's has got continuous power, and then from this one, the controller, that's what is going to give the power to the plow. This is the actual plow power cable that goes directly into the power unit on the plow. So that's what he's holding right there. That's actually the cable to the plow. This kind of tight in here to fit it in through, but it's pretty it's pretty tight, but you can still make it work. I mean, I did it, so I know it is a little bit complicated, but it's possible. Also, the harness, it is more complicated to put it through all that tight spaces, because you literally have no more than, I mean, probably 2.5 inches that you got to work through it however you can. There's really nowhere else to put it through. I didn't want to run it through the front or the side of the headlight, because could be problems there. Or there's really nowhere to run it over the radiator here. So what I did, I just ran it through, and complicated, but we got it through. All right, so you make yourself have patience and just make it work. This is my own personal truck, so which I want to have it done properly. So that's why I did it. People charge us $350, $450 to do this kind of plow wiring harness installation, but I mostly do it myself. Reason, because I want to learn how to do all my own stuff, and that saves me some money too, because right now I have like 4 or 5 plow trucks already, so which I've been learning throughout all this time that I've been doing plowing and stuff. So yeah, this is the harness for the headlights. It is important that you get the proper ones for your truck. Ford and Chevy, they are very similar, but they are different. Okay, so the harness, it just makes your life easier. Just get this thing could have been, I don't know how much it will cost it, but they're roughly between $35 to $70. I don't even know how much I paid for these. I mean, I just ordered them. I picked up all the whole thing that I bought, that I ordered. The wiring harness, controller, and the adapters. You just gotta tell them what you really need, and and you get the right stuff. This is all original stuff, brand new. So like I said, being brand new, it just makes your life easier. You know, everything's labeled, everything's in color, everything's, you know, properly. You're gonna get things done right, because otherwise you'll have trouble, you know, installing it. The pink one here, this is for the passenger side headlight. This pink one here, this is the one that goes into the turning signals. Okay, so get a tester, one of those light testers that you can get, and then find out which cable is the turning signal. In this case, my turning signal, the one that controls the turning signal, it is the yellow one. Yeah, the yellow one, because there's two yellows. One is yellow solid. Oh no, it's got a brown or purple, I don't know what it is, but this is the one that makes the turning signal. Then you have another yellow, but it's got a greenish stripe on it, and the other one's black. So this one is the one that has got the control, the turning signal that you want to connect to. So this is what you do here. You just connect it to the turning signal, that pink one there. You have two ends here, which one of them will come out from the wiring harness from the truck. This is the truck harness to the headlight. You will have an adapter that will go in there. Okay, once you get this end connected, you will run it back to the harness of the plow. The blue will connect to the black one. Then from this one here, it will run through and come back with a blue end. And then from here, you're gonna connect the black one to the blue end to the headlight. Okay, this will be on the headlight. This will go on the headlight. I have, in this case, I have the headlights. My truck uses it's the H13. That's important that you find out which headlight bulbs you use on your truck, because otherwise they won't even know what kind of adapters you're gonna be needing when you try to get your harness adapters. Okay, so these are the headlight wiring adapters that you will need in order for you to, you know, install your wiring harness properly. So that's how you run it. I mean, I ran the wire through here, through the back of through the back of the radiator here. I ran the whole cable goes across to the other end. This is the passenger side end. I'm not done yet, so I gotta put everything back, you know, and tight everything, you know, properly, so there's no loose cables or anything, you know, that will get cut with vibration or whatever. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty tight, the spacing here to work through with, you know, going through all these cables here, but it's possible. All right. So that's pretty much I have, guys. Yeah, these are the ends of the plow. So this will go into the plow, power cables, harness. So that will go there. The solenoid there is really very simple to do all this installation. You know, some people, you know, it gets complicated when you get a used wiring harness. It gets very complicated unless it's in good condition. But otherwise, you know, you will go through some hard time, you know, trying to make the installation. So this harness here costed me $275 plus tax. The adapter was, I would say, probably around $35 to $70. I don't know exactly. And then the wiring harness was $275. The controller also cost $275 for a straight blade. That's what I have. Then the headlight adapters, I mean, I spend around $700, around $700 with all the stuff I needed to make the plow work. I bought a used plow. It's an 8'6" straight blade that I made it work. I mean, it's used, but you know, it will work for me. But I had to do installation myself. So again, guys, I mean, hopefully this video works for you guys. If you guys got any questions, something that I can help you out with, you know, give me a call. I mean, send me a message, and I'll see what I can do and get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right, guys. So again, hopefully this video works for you. Will help you out, you know, with the installation of this plow harness. So I did it. I ran through the, it's very simple to run it through the firewall there. If you guys, you know, seen, there's the firewall. It's very dark in here, but let me see if I can get the light for you. I know Chevys and GMCs are a little bit more complicated. Sometimes running the wire through the fire harness. I mean, through the firewall. But this one's got a big old, you know, probably like a 3-inch hole there. You can just run your wires through. Very easy. And then I just ran the wires through the top or like above the brake pedal there. You know, I got them all tied up with zip ties and stuff. And there you go. I mean, I got it done. I just gotta put this back, this switch, because this is what actually is gonna control your headlights. That's why the headlight adapters, those are important, because you don't want to be using the headlights of the truck with the headlights of the plow. You have trouble. I mean, I don't know, you can do it without this thing, but if you don't do it properly, you will have, you know, trouble working your plow correctly. This thing came with the package, the kit that I bought, the wiring harness. So it's important, if you just want to buy it off, you know, somewhere, eBay or, you know, somewhere else, Amazon, whatever, probably cost you around $29, I think. But yeah, that's the way to do it. Plug it, you know, through those ends there. And then the controller, I mean, my controller's working properly. You know, I'll be testing it tomorrow, hopefully. Right now it's kind of darker already outside, but yeah, I'll be testing it tomorrow, guys. All right, so if this helps you, you know, good, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see if I can share, you know, more videos more often. I did the salter myself too. The salter installation, I got a Boss salter. It's 1100. So it works good. I mean, those are very simple to do too, but you know, if you know, for some reason it gets complicated to you, look up some videos. I mean, myself, I've been looking for some other videos that I can learn off, you know, how to do all this stuff, but honestly, I haven't been able to. I don't know if some people just don't take the time, you know, to help others, you know, do their own stuff. You know, people would think that this is not considered professional, but you know what, it works for me. I save myself at least $400, or possibly even more, because I do it at my own times. I mean, if I will have to pay somebody else to do it, I will have to go drop off the truck, pick it up, and that will take more time of my, you know, that will be more of my time. So I kind of value more my own time. So I rather do it in my own, you know, my own time. Whenever I'm done from work, you know, I come back into my shop here, and you know, I'll do what I can. So yeah, this is all the stuff that I've been going through, all those wires and stuff, but it's good. All right, so keep it up, guys. Hope this works for you. And again, any questions, just message me, and I'll see what I get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right, thanks.